the suitable metallic net you can use. This is not suitable because, for example, you see that is not flat. The metallic net must be completely flat. Okay, when you are ready with your handle, now you can take the cord yarn, a 3mm crochet hook size, slip knot to start, insert your hook into the loop, take the first ring, insert your hook, pick up the yarn, pull it through the ring, 2 loops on your hook, single crochet 1. If you can cover the yarn excess, it would be better this way. Okay, that's the first one. Chain 1, go into the next ring, single crochet 1. Chain 1, go into the next one, single crochet 1. Chain 1, go into the next one, single crochet 1. Chain 1, go into the next one, single crochet 1, chain 1. It depends, of course, on the metallic net, the metallic chain you are using. So in this case, single crochet 1, chain 1 was perfect. But in the case of different metallic chain, it would be a little difference. You have to try and understand which will be the number, the perfect number of single crochet. In this case, single crochet 1. In the same ring, single crochet 2, because the ringer is larger than this one. Chain 1, and in the next ring, single crochet 2, chain 1. In the next, single crochet 2, chain 1. So you have to try and decide according to the size of your chain which number of single crochet will be the best one. Okay, now we have to turn and go to the opposite side. After the last single crochet, chain 2, turn your work, go to the other side, and again single crochet 1, chain 1, and single crochet 1, chain 1 in each ring below, like that. When you are on the other side, we will join the round slip stitching in the first single crochet, but I will show you when we are over there. Okay, at the end of this round, the last single crochet, chain 2, and slip stitch to join into the first single crochet you did at the beginning of this round. Slip stitch like that. Okay, so your chain is completed. That's the final effect you get.